The mobile column will make its grand return for the National Day Parade 2025, its first appearance at the Padang since Singapore's bicentennial celebrations in 2019. This year's mobile column commemorates 60 years of Singapore's independence. Themed Our Strength, Our People, Our Future, it'll display the combined strength and advanced technological capabilities of the Singapore Armed Forces, Home Team, and Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore. In a historic first for NDP, the mobile column will feature a new format, integrating an aerial flypast over the Padang and a maritime display at Marina Bay with a traditional drive past along St. Andrews Road. Segment 1, Defending Our Nation, showcases the full suite of the SAF's combat platforms and its capabilities. This year's mobile column is commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Alex Chan, mounted on the mighty Leopard 2 SG main battle tank. The first wave of vehicles showcases our Army's sharpest edge, our armoured fighting forces. With their impressive firepower, protection and mobility across all terrains, our armoured vehicles lead the Army on the battlefield swiftly and decisively. And up in the sky, you'll see the 6 F-15 SG Eagles crossing each other. They're executing a multi-axis vertical climb around the Padang, a first for the mobile column. And there they go. Wow, look at how close these jets crossed each other in such precise coordination. Absolutely incredible. What amazing skill and training it must have taken to perform that maneuver. Look at the awe on the faces of the spectators. Our fighter jets integrate closely with our land forces to deliver a knockout punch. And coming up, we see the Hunter armoured fighting vehicles, armed with a 30mm cannon and advanced missile systems, dominating the battlefields of the future. And over the skies, cast your eyes on the A330 MRTT, which refuels our jet fighters mid-air. Escorting it are some F-16s and a G550 aircraft. The F-16 Fighting Falcons lead the G550 aircraft, which detects aerial threats. Together, they clear the skies for our army to progress unimpeded. And up following closely behind, you have the Terrex and the Belrex, starting with the Terrex. It provides infantry forces with enhanced protection, mobility, and firepower. It also networks soldiers and air and land weapons platforms. And following closely behind, we have the Belrex. It provides motorized infantry combat support and combat service support forces with improved firepower and protection, as well as situational awareness to enhance their chances of survival. Next, check out our light strike vehicles, swift, stealthy, and equipped to destroy bigger vehicles, including tanks. Watch as the M3G opens its ramp to become a float bridge. Together with the mobility support system, they help transport our land forces across water. Now remember the presidential gun salute earlier? Well, these cannons were loaded on these M3Gs at Marina Bay, so you can imagine the weight these can carry. And over in the skies, cast your eyes on the A330 MRTT, which fuels our jet fighters mid-air. These RSAF helicopters, in the lead S-70B Seahawk, which enhances the Navy's capabilities, and joining it two AH-64D Apaches to provide fire support for our land troops. In the rear, H-225Ms and CH-47 Chinook to ferry troops and equipment in battle. And back on the road, feast your eyes on the Army's intelligence and artillery assets, the new V-15 unmanned aerial vehicle, which detects targets far away. It allows artillery, such as the high-mobility artillery rocket system and howitzers, to destroy targets up to 70 kilometers away. Up next, you see our signal vehicles that connect our forces on the battlefield. And following closely behind are our combat service support vehicles, which sustain operations and keep our troops going. And presenting our Aster 30 and Spider ground-based air defense missile systems that safeguard Singapore's skies around the clock. And here's the Mobile Collins Sergeant Major, Master Warrant Officer Low Kia Fai. And sailing past the Marina Bay are the Navy's Combatant Craft Medium and its new unmanned surface vessel. They both detect and respond effectively to maritime threats. And look up now to see our Charlie 130 Hercules and Fokker 50 aircraft. These aircraft have been deployed with our ships and soldiers in Asia and beyond to support humanitarian missions and to counter piracy in the Gulf of Aden.
When we deploy for such a humanitarian mission, everyone is part of the same team, and no matter the mission, no matter the complexity, no matter the unique circumstance of every mission, it boils down to ensuring that your fundamentals are always prepared.
In this
these missions, there are always a lot of uncertainties. How long will we be here? It was a certain level of sacrifice, both at the individual level as well as the family level. At the end of the day, we know what our duties are, and you find meaning in your job. And I think that's what keeps us going.
Segment 3 is Securing Our Singapore. It showcases the coordinated defence capabilities of the SAF and home team. And at the bay are the Police Coast Guard vessels and this Rapid Response Fire Vessel, as well as the MPA patrol craft, providing operational control.
I believe that all of us wear different uniforms. Home team and whole of government, we come together. That is why we do these exercises to learn each other's strengths and see how we complement each other.
Farm Ladder 4 to Echo to our center, responding to location. Victor 1, Roger, proceeding from station.
Come on, let's go! Hurry up! We come together always to encourage each other and work together, and we can see where we can assist each other in times of need. I believe that it's the one goal we all have, that we want to help people. So I think that is what keeps us bonded and always working towards the goal. We have what it takes to actually do what we can to keep our loved ones safe and also Singapore safe.
And back on the road, we see a motorcade of our military police, SCDF, and traffic police in an impressive show of coordination. Our SAF and home team stand ready to respond to threats to our safety at a moment's notice. Introducing our SAF's Peacekeeper, which carries out security operations and works closely with the SPF's emergency response team, tactical assault and tactical strike vehicles. And up next is the SCDF's electric pump ladder with a modular firefighting machine for remote fire suppression. And following closely behind is the 7th generation ambulance, always ready to respond to medical emergencies and save lives.
I know that many of them, especially those in the uniformed services, still have this duty honor country in them.
For the new generation, they need to be prepared mentally and physically to attend any calls.
We cannot teach somebody to have a good character, but we can show through examples.
The foundation set by our seniors is important for us to build upon.
Because the foundation was built previously and is strong, it's up to me to achieve it in a better form.
The veterans have taught me a valuable lesson. You don't have to be like me, but they have to train the next generations better than me.
That is to upkeep what has already been installed and continue to find new ways and build new tracks.
It is for doing your job to your best of your ability
The young ones, they have to perform in a different context, so you can expect that they will do things a bit differently from you.
I hope the new generation will continue my service and to do better than my era.
The standards will never drop. The passion to serve always be there because the uniform we wear is very sacred.
And rounding off the mobile column for NDP 2025, this segment, Generation to Generation, emphasizes the continued strengthening of Singapore through generational commitment to defense. Mobile column commander Lieutenant Colonel Alex Chan has returned to lead the convoy, and this time with his son, Chan Jing Hoi. And now presenting our veterans from SAF and home team who have served Singapore with dedication and heart. Amongst them, our oldest veteran, 95-year-old Staff Sergeant Hui Xiao Kiet from the SAF, who sailed on the Navy's first ship, RSS Hanmi. And Senior Staff Sergeant Cynthia Ang, who was part of the protection team for the wife of our former President, Mrs. Benjamin Shears. And Senior Warrant Officer 1 Jimmy Tan, who was part of the rescue team for the Hotel New World disaster. To all our veterans across generations, thank you for your service. Our veterans inspire the next generation to achieve greater heights. And across the show stage, our SAF and home team officers from the current and future generations, they contribute to the legacy of those that came before them and continue to keep our homeland safe and secure. And the Padang cheering, giving our veterans and servicemen and women from all generations a huge round of applause. Our men and women in Singapore will always continue to serve for the betterment of our country.
As a kid, I look up to my father. He inspired me and I wanted to be just like him. As a father and a leader, things changed a lot for me. I have this soft spot in my heart for not only my sons, but also the students or the trainees that I'm training. Then knowing, understanding that they are learning and growing up.
I think it's every decision I make is a shared one because it affects my family too. And that's also the reason why I try very hard to show them why we need to serve.
By contributing to the safety and security of Singapore, I'm also maintaining a safer and secure home for my family. I have to sacrifice a bit of family time to work. It doesn't feel very good sometimes, but I know that they are well taken care of.
And for me, leaving a legacy, well, by having him is a legacy. Be it one of the day, whether he continues to serve in SAF or any other form, or pursue his own interests.
I mean, if my three boys were to walk down this path, I will give them my 100% support. I'll make sure they continue this legacy and be proud and create their own legacy also.